Is Donald Trump rethinking his India policy? He spent the last 6 months attacking us, first for the tariffs, then for Russian oil deals. But all of a sudden, he seems to have softened his rhetoric. Trump is now talking about a trade deal. He wants to speak to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It's his second outreach in less than 1 week. But how genuine is this shift? And should India trust Donald Trump? Let's look at the statement first. The US President posted this message on social media, and I'm quoting from what he said. I am pleased to announce that India and the United States of America are continuing negotiations to address the trade barriers between our two nations. I look forward to speaking with my very good friend, Prime Minister Modi, in the upcoming weeks. So, two claims here. One, that India and the US will continue trade talks. And this is significant. The talks had been stalled in recent weeks. Trump's trade officials were supposed to visit India last month. As ties soured, the trip was cancelled. But now Donald Trump says the talks will continue. It gives hope for a trade deal in the near future. So that's the first claim that he's made. The second one is this. Trump is hoping to speak with Prime Minister Modi in the coming weeks. Again, this is a positive move. Their last phone call was in the month of June, and reports say it was a testy exchange. Trump repeated his claims of mediating with Pakistan, and Prime Minister Modi pushed back firmly in the June call. And since that call, Trump and Modi have not spoken. And frankly, a call at this point is not a bad idea. It could address the trust deficit. But is Prime Minister Modi willing to take that chance? Well, the Indian Prime Minister has responded. Let me quote from his message now. India and the US are close friends and natural partners. Our teams are working to conclude trade discussions at the earliest. I'm also looking forward to speaking with President Trump. So Prime Minister Modi is game. He's open to speaking with Trump, and this is consistent with Indian policy. We saw it last weekend as well. On Saturday, Trump suddenly changed his tone on India. He said there is nothing to worry between the two countries.
Well, I'll always be friends with Modi. He's great. Prime Minister, he's great. I'll always be friends, but I just don't like what he's doing at this particular moment. But India and the United States have a special relationship. There's nothing to worry about.
Within hours, Prime Minister Modi reacted. He said he fully reciprocates Trump's sentiment. And yesterday was a repeat. Prime Minister Modi reacted within hours of Trump's message, so clearly India is keeping the door open. It wants to see where this goes. Like we said earlier, it is a question of trust. And you cannot pin your hopes on Trump's statements alone. He says one thing today, he will say something else tomorrow, so we must look at his actions instead. Look at this report. It says Trump is putting pressure on the European Union. Pressure for what? To impose 100% tariffs on India and China. Both countries buy oil from Russia, so Trump is asking Europe to impose 100% tariffs on them. If they do, he's willing to mirror it. Basically, if Europe imposes 100% tariffs on India and China, the US will do the same. And that would double the levy on India. As things stand, Indian goods face 50% tariffs. Trump is talking about hiking that to 100%. So which Trump should India take seriously? The one who is eager to speak to Prime Minister Modi and strike a deal? Or the one asking Europe to target India? Well, we say don't rush it. Trump's statements are indeed positive. They signal a change in his approach to India, not his policy, but his approach. Earlier, Trump was trying to bully New Delhi. He slapped unilateral tariffs. His advisors unleashed daily attacks. But unlike other countries, India did not fold. Instead, we stood up to Trump. New Delhi boosted its ties with Russia and China. So now Trump is back to sweet talking. He is pushing for a phone call with Prime Minister Modi. It is a welcome change in approach. But like I said, what matters is the policy. Trump's earlier trade demands were non-starters for India. He wanted to open up Indian agriculture. He wanted to sell dairy products in India. And he wanted India to stop buying oil from Russia. All of these were red lines for New Delhi. And these lines will not change because Trump has asked nicely. Unless he realizes that things may not improve.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktoren,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj mo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Kali radikali.
Japanese,
4兆ドル以上の
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.